Even though both of them worked, David and Valerie Crow were having a hard time providing for their family of 5.
We were struggling financially. I was working part-time, so I had 3 kids that we were homeschooling, and we just moved, and so it was a new place.
I was working as a working foreman and superintendent. We had flipped some properties. One of the investment properties that we had kind of went south, and we were not bringing in an awful lot of money.
There were a lot of days that were really hard. I operated on a $10 a day for meals for a family of 5. And it just seemed like one thing after another. I remember one day kind of reaching my breaking point, and I remembered what somebody else had said, that they just got on their knees and cried out to God, and that's exactly what I did. And with hands up in the air, I was like, I can't do this.
Then one day in 2015, Valerie came across the 700 Club.
I was intrigued by the international news reporting, that the news wasn't just doom and gloom, it was just news. And then there were also so many stories of hope and encouragement.
Valerie started watching the show regularly and heard about the law of reciprocity.
The fact that God is just wanting us to trust Him really resonated for me. And I was like, wow, that really makes sense. And it made me realize that yes, we should be contributing to our church.
They decided they would commit to giving.
And we said, okay, we're gonna do 3% this year. And then we bumped it up to 5%. And we kept giving and put it into our budget and made it a regular habit.
They bumped their giving up again to 10%. The couple also decided to become CBN partners, starting at $20 a month. Dave was working in road construction and Valerie ran a home-based business. The next year, even though Dave had a health crisis and could not work, they never stopped tithing.
We really didn't think twice about cutting back or tithing. We just wanted to give more.
Soon after, Valerie started a new career in real estate, earning twice as much as she had before. By the following year, Dave was healthy again and had started a new job with better benefits.
And then the next thing you know, there's Valerie has another sale of a new home, or I wind up getting a wonderful review and get a raise. God always paves the way.
In 2018, Valerie's income doubled again. So that year, they decided to double their monthly giving to CBN.
I prayed over it, and what God said to me is water. The basic necessity of people in life is water. And of course, CBN's teachings, the Operation Blessing, was an inspiration behind that, because there's so many great things that Operation Blessing does. And I love how they help women with small businesses that couldn't feed their family, but now not only feed their family, but feed their community.
The Crows used their increase in income to sponsor their first water well project in Guatemala. The next year, the blessings just kept coming. So they upped their giving again and funded the construction of 2 houses in Kenya that have a rainwater collection system to have access to water. They've also sponsored 2 other water projects in Guatemala, one large enough to supply fresh water to an entire community.
Operation Blessing is just exactly that. It's a blessing. To be able to go ahead and in these disaster areas, whether it's storm-related, flood-related, fire-related, and see Operation Blessing on site, and to know that, well, this is great. This is what we've been contributing towards. It's very satisfying.
Today, the Crows' annual income is 4 times what it was before they began tithing consistently just 6 years ago.
Sign up. If you trust in God, make a move to help others. It comes back to you many, many times over.